everybody?
That really got me.
Yeah. Share this with international cigar smokers. You might as well share it. Larry Adams is in. 150, just so you know. Oh, yeah, we're looking good here. We're looking good and on time. From the show. Hey, where's Pops?
He just went for the
In the meantime, let's get our... How can we test it? I don't know. I think we might be too late. Hit that tune. But seriously, someone find Pops.
Got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go.
Okay.
They won't let go.
30 seconds for it to go live here.
But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an animate, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke. I got an old cigar.
We are going.
She's a fine
Hit it. Okay, ready? We're good here. We're good here. Get ready. I'm ready. Ready? Super ready. It's Saturday at the shop, and we came in hard with the theme song. And now we are in. What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday to you.
Morning with our Distretto coffee.
Good morning, shop.
Good morning. Nice.
See that? Crowd work.
Sounded like an AA meeting. Nice.
We got Ho Life coming in. Good morning, or H2O Life. Sorry, that was
Whole
in there.
life. No, whole life.
Ho Life. If
Yeah.
you're watching this on Industrial Cigar Company Facebook or Tales from the Lounge or Cigars and Guns,
or
share it. If you're on
Instagram,
Facebook.
or we have more mics today. We have more cameras today.
We have more Distretto today.
We had a theme song today. This is my first sip of coffee because people have been bothering me by buying a whole bunch of cigars.
Yeah, so thank you. Appreciate that. But also, it is a pain in the ass.
The nectar
The
of
nectar
the gods.
of the gods. All right, let's stop here for a second. Chris Pennington is in Vegas getting married.
Congratulations, Pennington. Yeah.
Tony Gallant is in from British Columbia.
Good day, mate.
We
Hey,
have Don Brooks is in.
from.
Probably Allen. I think he's in Allen.
Oh. I mean, do they even say good day in Allen? I don't even think anybody even says hi in Halaya.
Hello.
Hello. Good day,
Shut
mate.
up.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
let's go through some of the.
We got LaGrange, Missouri. Checking in.
Go ahead.
Good day, mate.
And let's run through some of the headlines because on today's show we are going to run through.
Everybody get ready to Wang Chung tonight.
That's a good one.
If you drank whiskey through a straw, start buying your straw hats and seersuckers.
Look, I've got to
There's
be
a
honest.
real straw thing going on here. Real straw. We had a lot of straw repetition.
You look tired this morning, Pops.
I am tired.
You were here last night.
I was here last night, and I'm like just fighting off this stupid cold and just that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, Don Brooks is in. He's in Savannah,
Georgia?
Texas.
Okay.
But good morning, everyone. Michael Brady. Good morning.
Hey, if you
Yes.
are coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago, let us know. We will say good morning to you in your native tongue.
Saludos desde Guatemala. Go ahead.
Good day, mate.
You'll recognize
You'll
that
notice
because
that's
of the accent.
exactly how they say it in Guatemala.
Yep, and L.E. Craft House. Good seeing that name in here.
It is
again.
good to see that, and we saw a bunch of the little love hearts flying around. We have
Bob Ross,
Bob Ross,
OG.
painting in the background, kicking it old school. We tried to get him in here live, and apparently he's not alive anymore. We wanted to do a live painting
Yeah,
session.
he died 100 years ago.
No, I don't think it was that long ago, but
But regardless,
Hey.
R.I.P. this morning we are firing up. It's kind of almost a little Las Calaveras, a little bit Day of the Dead-y. So that kind of works. What are we smoking this morning? Because it's phenomenal off the light.
Holy.
What's up, Brian McGee?
Man, is that good. Holy shit. Excuse me, but I digress. First cigar of the day, first puff of the day of the new ICC House Lancero Maduro.
That is still a working title, as with most of the things we
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I don't like that name.
Okay, well, what's your option?
I don't know. Let's call it the Astoria. That sounds like a good name. I don't know. I'm making up shit.
Astoria? No, let's don't do that.
All right.
But anyway, this has a lot of Mexican in it. Your family has a lot of Mexican in it. So
You
maybe
are my family.
Well, you have a wife that's from Mexico. You got kids that are half Mexican running around.
And you have an 88 Astra van stuffed full of humans.
They're
Alive, they're alive.
They're nice people.
They're alive, so we're all
And I have the
Mexican
best
here.
lawn in the neighborhood.
Okay, all right. I'm not even getting into karaoke right now.
Okay, so
Let's
anyway,
talk about the cigars, shall we?
let's talk about something special. Now, here's a little known fact. Ryan, did you know this? Age is your friend. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 106 years old.
He's
Look at him.
106. Look at him. He is beautiful. But this cigar has the highest grade Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper, 15 years old. 15. Then the binder is 10. I know you're 10. I know you're 10. You'd be in no house walking the dog. But at 10 years binder. And then a 15-year-old filler from Mexico and from Nicaragua. This cigar is...
The question is, what does that mean? What does it mean to have tobacco that's 15 years old, 10 years old, and Vulcan Machine Works, what's up? So when you take a cigar and use tobacco that is the youngest 10 years old, what can someone expect? And for those who were asking, this is currently called the House Maduro Lancero. It will be called something else.
It is available effective today. We are releasing it today.
If you are familiar with our previous and first ever shop exclusive by Casa Trent called the 1880 Maduro, this is
We
it
sold
wouldn't be the
4,000
predecessor.
of
It would be the whatever comes after. It just came after. This is the next rendition of the 1880 Maduro,
Right.
but it's ours now.
But it's ours.
So we're still working on, this is before there's any artwork going on it. This will essentially become part of the arsenal of our house projects. And this is smoking as good as anything.
I'm telling you, just off the start, the draw is perfect. And the Lancero, this Lancero shape, from a purist perspective, you get the most wrapper to filler ratio. So more wrapper, more flavor, but it's also very, very difficult to roll. This cigar's performance has been spectacular. Now, in full disclosure, we've had 100 of these over the last 2 weeks that we've tested to make sure that they're good. At least I smoked almost all of them.
You smoke almost all of anything Lancero that we enjoy.
And-
Big question for you coming from
Uh-huh.
Kiki, from TT Kiki, Keisha Jacobs. The question is, where the Po folks at?
I don't know where the po folks at, but they definitely ain't here.
That's, maybe we shouldn't say inside jokes on the air here.
I guess a lot of our inside jokes do have a racial twist.
Oh, but yeah, we do have. Go ahead.
Yeah, from one Joey P. Can I find the Lancero in San Antonio?
Hell no.
You cannot, however.
But you got friends coming up from San Antonio.
Yes, Gold Leaf
Leaf
Cigar Club. But here soon this afternoon, if you go to industrialcigars.co, you will be able to buy it, and we'll ship it to you. Did you flip them off?
No, I went ship it. That's
Oh,
how
ship it.
That's
Yeah,
the universal
that's the
sign
ship.
for UPS.
And I'm trying to see here, Ariel is coming in. Lots of waves, lots of hearts.
lot of
Also
waves.
says no speak English as
Oh,
well. So she's
that's
going to love
fun.
this show.
You'll love this. Good day, mate. Right there.
You already said good day, mate. She's from Guatemala, I think.
Oh, she's the one from Guatemala?
Yeah, that's it. Man, this is going pretty well
We got
already.
poor internet connection on whatever that phone is.
Over here. I think that's Cigars and Guns for those who are in here. What do we got?
So anyway, this cigar, when we had it, we sold 4,000 of these before. at about $17 a stick. This is 13 less 15 to our members, 50% to our members.
It's like 11.30.
11 and some change. That is less than $1 a year for this cigar. I mean, if this cigar, there's no shit. If this had a Davidoff band on it with 15 years of age, it would be hundreds of dollars. Hundreds.
It wouldn't be on the market because they really, I don't know if they have anything, and JP will probably know, he's the Davidoff guy. Do they have anything that has 15-year-old tobacco on it on the market? I don't
the
know.
only thing that I think is close, I think that
it doesn't make
the Oro
business
was
sense.
12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
Which is a ton of time. It doesn't make business sense to sit on tobacco for 15 years. We cash out because it's just ultimately very smooth, tasty, burn
Great
is awesome.
cigar.
It's great.
Just performance is perfect.
Yes. Edgar Hoyle, he says, good morning, fuckers, with a lot of S's on it. Good morning. And this cigar is thanks to Edgar
Hoyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy is awesome. He knows how to blend a cigar. He would make a great point guard. And he is quarantined? Yeah. I think they call that prison.
No, it's house arrest.
It's house
He's quarantined with the anklet.
And the state gave him a bracelet to wear around his ankle.
You don't have to quote the ankle, that's where it goes.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So, I want to talk Wang Chung here.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
I'm getting ready to Wang Chung this Friday at First Friday, which is a part of something that
this has got
don't do that.
all over it.
That's why I didn't want him to sit here for
Then
this
why did
segment.
you say Wang Chung when Wang's right there?
His name is Ryan.
His name, well, what did his parents
Gregory
name?
Baddock,
What
what's
did
up?
his parents name him? That's what I want to know.
Just stop
He's
for a
sitting
second.
over there doing friggin' taxes for people right now.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. People are watching this.
I love Ryan.
now. All right. Jesus. Back on track, okay? This week, it's karaoke on Friday. Ty reminded me I would say there will never be karaoke. I have to try it once so that way I can say, remember the last time? That's why we're not doing karaoke again.
So what song are you singing? Wang Chung?
No, I think that's already taken.
I'm going to sing Let's Dance because that's all he says is Let's Dance.
Oh, Bowie?
Yeah.
You're taking my Ziggy Stardust and just doing Let's Dance?
I'm trying to find songs that have the least amount of words.
But what's really cool is Jamond, one of the owners of Definition Cigars, will be here.
What's he singing?
I don't know, Mr. Roboto or something?
I don't think he's a Mr.
But
Roboto
here's what's
guy.
going to happen. Columbine, Texas, huh? So here's what's going to happen after this comes back on. But why wouldn't you put it on Do Not Disturb?
I did.
Oh. When it goes, there will be VIP tickets available. Okay?
Really?
They're available right now. What does that mean? That means 8 people are going to be able to sit in the back meeting room an hour before First Friday starts. They're going to be able to sit with Jamon and smoke a cigar that he's going to bring.
With the owner of Definition Cigars.
With the owner of Definition Cigars, you'll be able to sit back there and smoke a cigar. After that, when you come up, Definition will be providing cigars for buy deals. They're gonna, if you step up and you've got a good set of pipes and you can sing, there will be cigars waiting for you. If you don't,
he can sing good.
He can sing good, actually.
I'm purely talent. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He is a talented dude.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Greg Baddock is getting ready to plow 12 inches of snow in Chicago.
Oof.
Chicago can suck it on their snow.
Yeah, no good.
Uh-huh.
Never heard. First Friday.
Ryan, what song are you going to sing?
Timberlake.
Oh,
Kung
Fu Fighting.
At least he says it. He
Yeah.
can say it. You can't. Oh, Frank. I'm curious. Oh, you know what? That's good. Frank has the song for him. He is singing Tequila by the Champs. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Tequila.
That's it.
Nice.
And you just stand up there and do like the gopher. Actually, I should call that the Ron. That's the Ron dance. It's like the gopher from Caddyshack.
Yeah.
I like it.
Ron did get his. Yeah, you could do the Pee Wee Herman.
You can see that this is going to be fun. If we're talking about it,
It's going to be stupid.
Tickets are required. It's open. You can get tickets on our Facebook page on our Eventbrite page. If you're on Instagram, go to our profile. That will take you to the event page as well, and on our website.
Me and my brother Ty,
Uh-huh.
back here, are going to do ebony and ivory.
Yeah.
Doing the whiteboard.
God damn. Every time we sing ebony and ivory, he's got to take the white part.
I love it. I love it. Rodney Smith, good morning, Sir Dopeness. Good
Sir
morning.
Dope a lot. Hopefully you got my message, but I got you 2 packs of whiskey straws set aside because
That-
they are evaporating.
That offers the opportunity. Is that what these are?
No, that's our 5-pack
Oh,
of
5
our
packs.
Maduros.
If you want the cigar we've been raving about already, we have 5 packs of them, and they're going to sit about $50, $55.
I don't
Actually,
think
we can't sell them.
Let's don't talk about those.
Yeah, we
We're just
can't
gonna
talk
piss
about the
people off.
whiskey. The whiskey.
I got
straws.
it. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the whiskey straw. How many of those do we have left? None. How
Okay.
about the new Opus 22? Really rare Opus 22 just came in.
Yeah.
We got 3. How many do we have left?
0.
All right, so let's stop talking about
Actually,
shit
we have
that's-
1.
Well, no, it's going to be Zippity Doo Dah.
Oh, it's going to be
Yeah.
Zippity Doo Dah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
But
That's
they
good.
did come in yesterday.
Maria Teresa Corale Willoughby. Buonasera. I think that's good night. Buongiorno.
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 Mate.
Nice. You want to just throw a good old, so she can understand in her language, a little good morning?
Oh, is that Italian or what is that?
It's Italian, it's Sicilian.
Oh, Sicilian I haven't really mastered yet.
It's not Sicilian? Oh, okay, it's regular Italian.
Oh, then it's easy then. Hey, good day, mate.
There you go.
That's it.
And here
She
goes
probably
the
is sick of hearing that because they probably hear it every day
Uh-huh.
in Italy. Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. From Guatemala. Back in. I'm really
I'm just
happy.
glad to see
amount of
the
times
internet's on down there.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Okay,
We're probably
We-
the talk
we're
of the
talking
we're probably
about-
the talk of the village right now in Guatemala.
it's like a
Hey,
real-
get over here, get over here. I don't know how they fucking just. You'd have to do it in Spanish. I don't know.
I'm not doing anything. Nothing. I'm not following any of your path today.
I wouldn't.
Bub, we're gonna be out. We're gonna be.
No,
canceled.
I am heavily medicated, and I'm under coffee and
You're
cigar.
under coffeed and cigared. So, we were talking SSW. Let's talk a little bit about, because we were talking SSW through the whiskey straws.
Yeah.
Okay? So now we're going to start talking about what's happening within the final planning stages and what we did last week or the week before, and why someone should be here at the Kentucky Derby event May 1st, Saturday, May 1st. And for those of you who don't like the evening events, this one's for you. It's going to start 11 a.m. 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can make it to that. So maybe give them a little rundown. What can you expect if you're going to come to the May 1st Kentucky Derby event?
Well, you can plan on big hats.
Yep.
There will be big hats. There will be seersucker suits. There will be classy people. A lot of people drinking from a bottle that was picked by not only some SSW team, but some ICC team. And also this guy that kind of is the editor for Cigar Snob magazine, he also wrote along.
Ever heard of him? Steve Miller.
Ever heard of him?
Yep.
He was here last night. And there's going to be a lot of people drinking mint juleps with their pinkies out. It's going to be a classy event. We're going to watch the horse races. And I think we were talking about
Horse
actually
race?
strapping up a couple of guys here and actually doing a race around the building.
I'm still not, I forgot about that, but I'm
No,
not opposed to
Skippy,
that.
I think there was quite a few people that
A chariot race?
will be volunteered.
A chariot.
Will be volunteered.
Oh, this is.
I put my money on Ron. He's scrappy.
Oh,
He gets in the corners. He's taking people out.
elbows up,
Oh, yeah.
fully cocked.
Yeah.
Bam, taking you
Yeah.
out. Right across the
So this is going to be on the caliber of the Halloween party.
No, this.
Next level?
This
Are you going
will
to say
be,
next level?
If you've been to the Halloween party, it's a really good time. It's all basically self-contained and internal. We do have some bleed out. This will be as close to a single-day festival as possible. I'm looking at we're already drawing up the maps. Begley's doing a phenomenal job of drawing up what the event map is. We're talking outdoor seating. You'll be able to buy a ticket for this. We'll call it in the main room.
Okay.
The VIP room, as well as in the meeting room, will be the VIP pavilion. So you can get tickets to be in. There will be mint juleps. There will be bartenders. There will be live music from Charlie Memphis, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's the perfect sound. There will be human chariot races. There will be barbecue. This will take over all of our internal and exterior, and it's going to look as close as it can to the actual Kentucky Derby. This will be the best event we've ever done.
Wow. I can't wait to go. Do we have to get tickets?
You have to get tickets. They're not live yet because we're still figuring out what.
And can we emphasize that this has a theme to it? So dress the theme.
Yes.
Right? So this will be fun. We have to get Cigar Snob actually physically in the building to experience an event.
I think we can do that.
So I think we budget to get Jamie and Eric and those guys flown out here for that event.
Oh, that would be great.
I think that's a must.
There's going to be
walls
of roses and shit.
Do we have a manufacturer that has decided that they want to be part of the greatest event we've ever done?
Not yet. If you're watching, you're watching Darren or Edgar or
Oliver.
Nelson or Oliver, why don't you go ahead and just be a part of this? Because at that event, we're also doing a bottle drop, which is going to include our own barrel pick of Woodford Reserve Rye, which is phenomenal. It's going to include a mint julep. Just add our rye to it. It's going to have a julep copper or silver mug, and it's also going to have some cigars in there, which are aged in the barrel, which is already here.
The barrel's here.
Yep.
We have 3
principals in.
We have 3 principal cigars that are going to be in this package. The principals that came out of the last barrel pick we did were awesome. I've been working with Darren. We have a Connecticut, we'll have a Habano, and we'll have a third undisclosed.
I like the undisclosed.
The undisclosed is going to be undisclosed because it can't be disclosed.
Ooh.
But there'll be 3 cigars in the pack, and then we'll have enough to sell additionals after the unit.
And as you can see with the whiskey straws that we're doing, it's those cigars after they live in that barrel for about 60 to 90 days become very fun to smoke. Look who's in. We've got Darren Chaffee and Jeff Hogan in the building.
Whoa, and one's right on top of the other.
Whoa. Let's not say that.
Yeah,
Let's maybe say that a different way.
Not in but more in a professional manner.
Professional manner. Yeah, these guys are both in. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Darren.
But let's just give them a collective hug. We love those guys.
I like that. That felt good. That felt right. This is going to be an absolute blast. May 1st, Kentucky Derby.
Book your flight now. It's pretty much that simple.
While flights are $80 in and out of
to fly around the world,
just go ahead and book your flight.
Yeah.
This will be one. We say it before you want to come to an event, go ahead and book your flight, semi-jokingly, but seriously, book a flight to this because this will be incredible.
Oh yeah.
There will be things happening on Friday night. There will be things happening on Sunday after the event to kind of cool that down too. So, Jim Stanko's in. What's up?
Look, let's just tap the brakes, hit reverse, go back to the beginning of the show where we said we're smoking the new ICC House Lancero Maduro. I've been huffing and puffing. You've been talking. Holy crap, is this thing good?
Yeah. We need to find a name for this thing. I know we went through this already. We need to find
I think
a name.
there was one that was a good one that we called it Rebar.
Oh, Rebar.
Rebar.
Rebar, that's industrial, and it kind of does look like a little bit of rebar.
Yeah.
Because I think that could work. We could call it the rebar. I'll figure out what that means and what that is in Spanish. Yes.
Cars and Cigars magazine. Are they violating our trademark that we have on Cars and Cigars?
No, because theirs says magazine.
Oh. Okay.
And we can't read good.
Words are hard.
But he is rocking. We're sitting with Bob Ross over our shoulder.
We got Bob Ross.
We're chilling this morning.
I'll tell you what, watching an artist work, whatever it is so fascinating. I mean, I love to paint and stuff like that, but this guy, that's next level shit.
It's next level shit. Okay, let me talk about next level shit here for a second. Because we talk about the power of the cigar, the power of the cigar community. We talk about all of these things on the high level. And we've been doing Cigars 101 where we're bringing people in and talking on every Tuesday night, 7:30, right around that
Right.
ballpark. We flux a little.
Are you a member of Cigar Newbies yet?
Go do it. But we've been talking about kind of Tales from the Lounge, and last week we had Ron Hancock, Tales from the Lounge,
Yeah.
on there. And if you want to see the power of what the cigar community is and what it means to be a part of something, what happened was someone won a very special cigar about 2-3 months ago.
Okay.
They chimed in and said, I smoked it again. It was the greatest thing ever. I'm hooked. I'm a cigar smoker now. I love it. It was the best experience ever.
Yeah.
Then Ron Hancock says, okay, well, you've smoked one of these phenomenal cigars. I'm going to buy you another one. I have it waiting. So Ron Hancock buys Cheryl Snyder
Are you kidding?
her first and second Atabay. So, Cheryl, this is sitting for you in the humidor, waiting for you to pick it up. And it's all thanks to Tales from the Lounge and Ron Hancock for being a great
That
steward
guy's
and
just
ambassador of
he's
cigar
a great
culture.
human being.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, on the flip side, this morning, Jake Powell, better known as Balls, he bought a bunch of cigars and then left this on the counter and then wouldn't take it back. I think he's testing me to be like the guy that drops the money and sees if he's going to return it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not giving him this back.
So long as
No.
as long as you say that. in
So
public.
I'd like to thank Jake and Jake's Balls for the donation of the...
Why are we talking about balls so much on this?
That's all he talks about.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's better him talking about it than showing them. Again.
Let's continue to move forward, shall we?
It seems like we're really moving
I think
downhill.
we're cruising. So we talk about karaoke this Friday.
Can't wait.
We talk about the Kentucky Derby event. When is that?
May 1st.
You were listening. I'm so proud of you. Now, we brought some, I wouldn't say we brought cigars back in, but we have cigars which have taken a little bit of a vacation from the humidor, starting to make their way back in as people
Right.
as factories are starting to catch back up.
Right. They
And-
basically take half of December and all of January off.
Well, and not only that, with last year, you see a lot of manufacturers, and I don't know for those people who smoke, maybe we'll call them the bigger names, the JFRs in that range. I had a gentleman come in this week and say, these things all of a sudden are starting to make me sick.
Yeah.
I said, how do they taste? Do they taste a little bit sick themselves? Do they taste like bitter and they taste like, and he said, ammonia. They taste like ammonia. I said, okay.
There
They've
you
got to get cigars out. So they're cutting corners and
They're not letting the tobacco finish.
However, on this side of things, inside our humidor, the cigars making their way back in, I'm very happy to see how well some of these cigars are smoking. One of which I've smoked 3 this week. It's the Oscar Valadares Superfly Toro. That thing is smoking really nice. Good burn line.
And I'll tell you,
very smooth.
We have the Connecticut. That Connecticut is spectacular.
Really?
It is. It's definitely fuller than you would anticipate, but it's good. Superfly's done really well. People now understand that the Orchants are back in, and the Orchant from Regis, the Black Label. These are really special cigars. They're very limited, but very special cigars. And I noticed that you have a cease and desist. ICC cease and desist. We have them. And I was sitting there thinking as I was packaging up the final packets of the whiskey straw, I wonder how these cease and desist would do in there. And we call it a whiskey shot.
Okay.
And
I
we
like
just
it.
throw,
I like it.
we got a couple hundred here, and I know Edgar has no problem selling us more.
Yeah.
And because I know where they're at, and we could take these and throw these in the barrel, and then it's just a little cute little shot of whiskey.
Let's try it.
Let's do it.
Oh, I like that idea because that cease and desist has such a unique flavor. Very smooth. It's great with coffee. It's great by itself. Low proof bourbon. It works well. Oh yeah, it is. That thing's smoking great.
And I'd also like, we're our favorite cigar publication for consumers is Cigar Snob. I'll read Snob all day long. There is some great articles. I think if you go through the magazine, you'll notice there's great articles.
Bitch, you can't read. You're looking at all the smut in there.
No, but the stories about these girls, they have, checkered past and stuff. So, So I like to, see if there's a way that we can donate and help them kind of make it to the next level. So, but Cigar Snob Magazine did their top 25, and our own Espinosa, Eric Espinosa, congratulations. But Eric Espinosa with the L'Orange Oscuro was their number one cigar for 2020.
Yeah.
And it is, we've had the cigar on the floor this whole time. It is a wonderful cigar. Highly recommend it. Superfly fared very well.
Yep.
The other cigar that kicked ass in a lot of these, reviews this year was Crown Head's Mia Diaz.
Oh, the Mil Diaz.
Oh
is
my God,
really,
is that cigar
people
good?
are falling in love with that.
We're
We
blowing
talked
through
about
it.
it last week. The Mil Diaz, we carry actually from the Moreva up to I think maybe the Gordo or a larger ring gauge.
Yeah, we have 4.
That cigar changes substantially on how fast you smoke it. And I haven't had a cigar that changes that much where if you puff, 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 and you really billow that, it's a strong cigar. But if you just take your time on it, it's all these different flavors come to life. It's smooth, it's tasty.
So good. And it just, it has this unique note. I've been encouraging people to try it, but also encouraging people to smoke that cigar very slow. Super slow pulls, because when that smoke is cool, it has a rich creaminess that I describe as drinking a really creamy root beer, and it's just super smooth and oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, actually, Brian McGee is in. Brian McGee is our representative for Crown Heads.
I think we put him in the rep extraordinaire category.
He is absolutely top tier rep. He is a guy that is there, present, great personality, knows his shit. Brian McGee.
He also shows his meat in public.
Balls and meat, all in one
pretty
segment
much.
there.
Yeah,
right there. That's where you're going, huh?
But he's a master craftsman at the grill.
And it's
What I'm
looking like September will be a time where we're going to do something interesting with McGee with the grill off. I don't think Carney's watching, so we're going to
I think the challenge has been the challenge of Carney from LFD, McGee from Crown Heads, both great cigars, both are excellent cooks. Again, with the air quotes, but excellent cooks. They're awesome. Just ask them. Both of them. They are, and I've had, put it this way, I've had some McGee's meat, and it is good.
I'm starting to get a little bit nervous now.
I don't know where your guys' heads are at. All of you guys are just degenerates.
Cook, here's how you say it.
Brought steak in.
He brought steak in, and we ate steak that Brian cooked.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
Okay. So anyway,
what's that?
Now there's this.
Tubes.
So now they're both starting to talk a little shit back and forth. So I suggested one of those old school, strap the belt around your arm, knife in the other hand, fight out in the parking lot.
Like what you made the brothers have to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at you. You guys are stronger because of it.
We're fine.
We had 4. I actually had 4 sons. One of them lost.
Yeah.
But that's
well,
right.
Too soon. Too soon. But with that, can we move on?
All right, I had 5. No, yeah.
You just maybe.
I'm on medication.
Are you getting tested today or what? Because your
For
mind
what?
is all
For what?
retardation or
Yeah.
something. Go take an IQ test.
You know, the Saturday retard tests are a lot better to take. Right, Ryan? Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan's over there licking the window.
So we talked about the Oscar Superfly back in the house. Also, the 3 selection orchards by Regis.
We have all 3
back in the house. There's a Torpedo, a
Torpedo's
Corona, and a Robusto.
Yeah.
Those are for real cigar smokers. And what I mean by that is if you just smoke it and maybe you're relatively new to it, you may lose some of the nuance that cigar has. But there's a lot going on. It changes from front to back like crazy. It's just 3 distinctly different cigars as you work through the different thirds.
Yeah.
Of it. Unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Sean Ress is, oh my God, Dave, Jesus. Coming from Sean, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Because that dude can say some stuff on the internet.
Oh, he says some stuff.
Yeah. He's special.
He says so much stuff, he shut his own stuff down.
We have your whiskey straw sitting aside here. His pack only had 4.
You're smoking one. Yeah. move
Do
on
the
to
math.
the next. All right. Today is the final Saturday of the month.
It is.
That means in 3 weeks, we're going to have Cars and Cigars. Cars and Cigars magazine, listen up.
Yeah.
Cars and Cigars here. This show is going to continue to grow as the weather gets better and better.
Yep.
I've got to be honest, we don't have many parking spots left.
Already?
Well, no. We have parking spots now. But just
It feels
every
so
show,
fast.
it feels so fast. Go to Park Up Front app. That's where you want to register. And we have been getting some killer cars on at that car
We had
show.
8 Ferraris at the last one.
And a Ford GT. It is an
The
absolute
Ford
blast.
GT was crazy.
One thing that I wanted to talk through, because this week on the Cigars 101, we talked about stuff that every newbie can expect. Mess ups that every newbie can expect to do. One of which I was surprised to find out was how many of us have accidentally smoked a cigar backwards. Lit.
Yes.
Have you ever done that?
I don't have to answer that.
That's a good point.
You got a warrant?
You got to
Yeah, I've done it.
Yes.
I've done it. It's not fun.
I'm curious, for those who are watching, what is the newbie mistake that you remember making? And yeah, it's hot on the palate. What's the one newbie mistake that you remember making that you only had to learn once?
Mine is very, very simple to remember because it's literally burnt into my hand. But that was the lighters that you push on the side and the torch comes out. Well, I picked it up and I squeezed it, and the torch part was pointed at the palm of my hand. And it took a couple of seconds where I'm like, that's a weird feeling. It is really hot. And I realized I was torching the inside because no flame was coming out of the bottom of the lighter. And I just medium rared my hand in a second. Kind of like maybe, what would you suggest if you're lighting cedar and then put it into a large metal ashtray?
All right, look, that's it.
Go back and watch our Cigar 101, not this week, but the week before.
With the blue lights in the back.
And with the blue lights in the back. And watch Brandon at the very beginning when we light a couple of cigars with cedar. We basically have a bonfire, a homeless bonfire.
The fire is this
fire's
stuff.
like this, and then he picks up the ashtray and moves it over.
The metal
and
ashtray.
The metal ashtray, the smell of seared skin, and the look on his face that he just kept going back, covering his eyes, going, I can't believe I did that. Hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have done that. Like, what is that? What's the Chris Farley? Beverly Hills Ninja? Yeah, that's how I should have done it. Stinky ashtray marks in there. Yeah, don't pick up the ashtray after you light with cedar. Let it cool down. It gets really hot.
Yeah, hot,
So
hot,
that's
hot.
that's what I learned as a newbie 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, you learned it. All right. That was fun. That was real fun. Ash side in the mouth. Okay, so that's good. Travis actually made the biggest mistake. He smoked a Gurkha.
That's all right. That's all right. All of
That's
us
right.
do it. I probably smoked 100 Rocky Edges, thinking they were all my favorite cigars. So that's all right. The Ghost, baby, the Ghost. And then Sean Ratz made the mistake of what?
Why is he throwing me under the bus? Followed Dave's
Dave's-
advice and licked my ashtray.
You know what he did? I think he might have. We were talking about how you can
How you
actually
can taste the ash.
Taste the ash, or you can dab it. You taste something that
Taste
is-
the cigar.
It's not as disgusting as it sounds. But
No.
then Sean Ratz, being the one-upper, licked his ashtray to see maybe if he could get the different
Nice.
notes of the different cigars. he's
Oh, yeah.
tasting.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be a newbie mistake.
So
for
maybe we
sure.
should cover that Cigar 101 on the list of what not to do.
Yeah, what not to
Don't
lick.
lick
maybe.
the ashtray.
We could.
If you have a beard, keep the flame away from the beard.
Oh, you
Oh
toasted
yeah,
your beard
we got kindling face over here.
when you had your nice little deal. You burnt your mustache and you burnt your beard.
Yeah, smell it for a day and a half.
Yeah, we got burnt dog hair around here. This is not good. So, yeah, what are some of the other fun things that you guys have mistakenly done?
Rebar, I like that.
Picked up some cigars. Sometimes you leave a cigar sitting outside and you think you're going to come back the next day and smoke it. Sometimes that's like somebody swapped it out for maybe a dog turd that was sitting out in the yard, because sometimes that second day just is not good.
Yeah. All right. So I need some advice for those people who are watching, because usually I'm the one who's helping with some advice. But on February 19th to the 23rd, I'm going to Holbox in Mexico with the family.
Okay.
And we're going to be on the beach. And this is an island that doesn't have it doesn't even have cars on it. So needless to say, there are going to be no cigar areas there.
Yeah.
If you're going to go sit on a beach for 4 days, what cigars are you bringing? And whatever you guys are saying, depending on who it is that's saying it, that's what I'm bringing. I'm curious.
Well, I think you can get in and out of Mexico pretty freely with these.
Those I'll be smoking for sure. I'm curious, if you're on a beach, you're going to basically a deserted beach style, what cigars are you bringing with you? That's what I want to know.
My top three: Cochon Volant, the house stick,
Vape pen.
the original house stick. Bull and Bear has got to be in there. Got to have an Atabay for the wind down at the end of the day.
Yep. LFD Chapter 1 on the beach? I'll smoke that. Yeah, for sure. Anything that Osag touches. Yeah, anything Edgar Hoyle blends. I like the Patoro Series P. That seems like a real beachy type of cigar.
That's beachy. Yeah.
Frank Tomaszewski Black and Gold. Like I can find a Black and Gold.
Yeah,
You dig?
exactly. Yeah. No, that's good. That's a nice start. Right
I think
there.
that's a good start.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to post that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Maybe a couple of vintage.
I like that.
Yeah. Take a couple of vintage.
Like a
cigars.
1920 La Nacional. That's a quite a vintage.
Yeah. Man, that would be good. So, you want to tell them about the wind down? What we did?
The wind down. This first week we did it, called the Wednesday wind down. It was just for some private members that got in. I think we're going to expand that and open that up to all ICC members and let them get into it, because it is a very small. We don't have much room for it.
Right.
Every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., we kill the house lights in the meeting room.
Right.
We put on some mood lighting. Then we put on some really, really chill music. And in that period of time, during that period of time in the meeting room for the Wednesday wind down, no devices and no talking.
No devices and no talking.
And you just shut off.
Yep.
And Daniel Himmel did it last week, and he said he was nervous that it was going to be 8 guys sitting around staring at each other for 2 hours. But it took 5 minutes, and everyone was in, flowing, relaxed, going to their own zone. And Jay Scott said it beautifully. He said, I've never let the cigar take me on the cigar journey before. I've paid attention to it, but then popped back and forth to conversations.
Yeah.
He's never actually just zoned out, disconnected, and found home base.
I smoked the Atabay Masticchio, and I could tell you that as many Atabays that I've smoked, and it is probably my favorite cigar, bar none. It was like the first time I tasted an Atabay. To have all your sensory shut down so you can just focus on the cigar. And if you guys have a smoking room, if you're smoking in your garage, just try it. And I'm talking about, now we use on Pandora, there's a channel called Chill Out Lounge. But instead of having the TV on and all the lights in the garage on and all that stuff, just flip a light on, just enough to illuminate the room, put on some chill music, and just smoke the cigar. And let it just take you for a walk.
Yep. And I was able to experience that a couple weeks ago before we did it.
Yep.
And it was just this, you felt, your analogy was perfect, which was you could feel the air just deflate out of the balloon, where you just feel all the tension and then it just melts away. And I'm sitting there staring, and it was after Cigar Newbie, so I thought, all right, I got to get back and get to work in here. So I'll stay in here for 10, 15 minutes. an hour passed by.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was just, it felt like 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
that we'll continue to expand that. We're still trying to figure out the best flow to it. If you want to be a part of it, let us know.
And I think it's almost something that we could literally pull off in the main lounge.
Think so?
We could kill the lights, drop everything, put some mood lighting in here like Busy does when we do First Friday.
Yep.
But drop it down and just, hopefully everybody gets the rules. And the key is, it's interesting when you have guys that admittedly can't go a couple minutes without looking at their phone, and how long it took for them to just realize that it's nice that they're not looking at their phone.
And have an excuse not to.
Right.
Have an excuse to say, no, I'm not going to grab it and check it.
Yeah.
And that's...
It was a really cool experience. I've been smoking cigars for a long time. That was probably one of the most unique experiences. It was really, really cool.
And then there's another. We're trying to find different ways to deepen the experience here. There are certain things that we can offer, but community experience and your overall cigar experience is our number one focus. So, same member, Daniel Himmel, came up with this brilliant idea, which we're figuring out the final details. He actually developed an incredible program that's going to start taking off second Tuesday. Second Tuesdays from 5 to 7. It's called the Maduro Mastermind.
Right.
And it's this cool 8-person round table that's really driven more around professional, where everyone around the table have 30 seconds to introduce themselves. You come in there with the mindset of, I have this challenge going on in my professional world, and you toss it into a hat and start pulling it out and say, here's my issue. You have a minute to talk about it, and then the guys come together and say, oh, I had that happen here. Maybe try doing this. And it's just this, it's a closed door session where people can be very honest and very open on what if they've come across that challenge before.
Yeah.
And just create this fellowship of business professionals that will start really helping each other out in and outside of the lounge.
And I think that can obviously spread into some other opportunities with just normal fellowship. So I think it's going to be a great launching point for us. And again, things that we're doing. The one comment came up after we did the wind down, which was the fact that we knew at the end of that we were sitting in the only cigar lounge in the world that had just done that.
And it's so wild because after I did it, it's one of those ideas where you walk out and go, how the hell did we not think about doing that before? How is that not a thing of just shutting off?
I had done it a couple of times, just inadvertently just did it. And then to watch you, knowing that your day is 120 miles an hour constantly, to watch you unplug and to let the gear stop running for just a second. I just watched you for about 20 minutes just stare at your cigar. I thought finally he's actually tapped the brakes and turned the key off for a second.
It was cool. It was
it
was impactful for sure. So we're looking at these different opportunities to start develop instead of adding different items in here or different additions to there. We want to deepen that experience, deepen what the cigar can help guide you through. So if you have ideas, we're always open to ideas.
And we've had people that have come to us and suggested networking meetings and things like that as well. So I know a lot of times if we wrap networking around cigars and maybe have a spirits pairing night or something where there's some added value, that would be kind of a cool thing too. People want to network a little bit, and Frisco in this case is happening. So a lot of people want to see what others are doing and how they can help each other. So that's awesome. But we got a good selection of cigars in. There is this thing coming up next week. I guess it's a pretty big football game.
You have to call it the big game.
The big game. We can't call it what it is. Without having to pay a royalty.
The big game. The
big game will be here at the shop. Of course, we'll fill up quick. Be nice to have some chili or something.
Nice. If he's back from Vegas, I'll see if Pennington will have his wife cook up.
His wife can make some chili.
Some chili or chili dogs. Okay, brisket. We got brisket.
My wife is on here. I think she could be talked into chili dogs.
We have the big game. There will be a cigar minimum to get in because it's going to pack out like crazy. Won't be anything nuts, but come in early, be a part of it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, be a good time. That's next Sunday, I think.
Yep, next Sunday. But until then, make sure you go on to our Eventbrite page. Come in for Friday karaoke. It is going to be what they call a shit show.
Oh, yeah.
And it will be entertaining, and many inside jokes will spring from that. Most certainly,
I can't imagine the torturing that's going to happen after that.
it's gonna be rough.
It's going to be rough.
It's gonna be rough. Until then, come in, smoking with us, and what's the final tagline?
I don't know.
And I don't know.
And I don't know.
suckers.
Good day, mates.